Have you ever looked around and wondered, why do some people seem to effortlessly achieve their dreams while others struggle just to get by? Is it just good luck? Were they born with some kind of success gene the rest of us missed out on? Or maybe, just maybe, they have something else. A hidden advantage? Let me tell you something. Success leaves clues. We see it every day. Think about the icons, the game changers, the ones who defied the odds. Steve Jobs, Oprah Winfrey, Elon Musk. They all stared down failure, felt the sting of defeat, but they never gave in. They understood that the path to success isn't a straight line. It's a journey of resilience, adaptation, and laser-sharp focus. Today, we're going to pull back the curtain, crack the code, and uncover the hidden formula for success. We're going to dive deep into the mindset, the strategies, and the habits that separate those who achieve greatness from those who simply dream about it. Get ready to unleash your full potential. But before we dive deep, imagine if you had access to powerful resources that could accelerate your success. Don't just watch, take action. Click the link in the bio and explore incredible tools that will help you level up your life. Let's get real. Failure is a part of life. It's going to happen. The difference between those who succeed and those who don't isn't the absence of failure, but their response to it. You see, most people see failure as this big, scary monster. They let it cripple them, define them, hold them back from ever trying again. But successful people, they've got a different perspective. They understand that failure isn't the opposite of success. It's a stepping stone on the path towards it. Think about it. How many times do you think Thomas Edison failed before he finally invented the light bulb? 100? 1,000? Try over 10,000 times. But did he give up? Did he let those failures crush his spirit? No way. He looked at each one as a learning opportunity, as feedback, as data that brought him one step closer to his goal. And that's what I want you to embrace today. The next time you face a setback, and don't let it derail you. Don't let it define you. Use it. Analyze it. Ask yourself, what can I learn from this? How can I use this experience to grow, to get better, to come back stronger? Because that's what successful people do. They have this fire in their belly, this unwavering belief that they are capable of achieving anything they set their minds to. They don't let setbacks break them. They use them to fuel their determination. Remember, every successful person you admire has faced their fair share of obstacles and setbacks. The difference is, they refuse to let those challenges define them. They developed a relentless mindset, a belief in their ability to overcome any obstacle and achieve their dreams. And that's what I want for you. I want you to step into that power, embrace the challenges, and develop a mindset that is unshakable, unbreakable, and unstoppable. Because when you have that kind of mindset, nothing can stand in your way. The world is constantly changing, evolving at a rapid pace. What worked yesterday might not work today, and what works today might be obsolete tomorrow. That's why successful people are masters of adaptation. They understand that to stay ahead of the curve, they need to be flexible, to embrace new information, and to constantly evolve their approach. Now, this doesn't mean abandoning your goals or jumping from one shiny object to the next. It's about being strategic, about recognizing when a course correction is needed, and having the courage to make adjustments along the way. Think about Jeff Bezos. When he started Amazon, it was just an online bookstore. Can you imagine if he had stuck with that initial plan? No. He had a vision, a much bigger game in mind. He saw the potential of e-commerce and adapted his strategy to create what is now one of the largest online marketplaces in the world. That's the power of strategic adaptation. It's about constantly asking yourself, what's working, what's not working, and what needs to change in order for me to achieve my goals. It's about being open to new ideas, new technologies, and new ways of doing things. Because the moment you become complacent, the moment you stop adapting, is the moment you start falling behind. Successful people are lifelong learners. They're constantly seeking out new information, new perspectives, and new skills that will give them an edge. They're not afraid to experiment, to try new things, and to fail forward. Remember, the only constant is change. Embrace it. Adapt to it. Use it to your advantage. Become a master of evolution, and you'll be amazed at what you can achieve. Chapter 3. The power of focus, eliminating distractions, magnifying results. We live in a world of distractions. Everywhere you turn, there's something vying for your attention. Social media, emails, notifications, The list goes on and on. It's no wonder so many people feel scattered, overwhelmed, and unable to make meaningful progress towards their goals. But the most successful people in the world understand the power of focus. They know that in order to achieve extraordinary results, they need to eliminate distractions and direct their energy towards their most important tasks. Warren Buffett, one of the most successful investors of all time, once said, "The difference between successful people and really successful people is that really successful people say no to almost everything." Think about that for a moment. They're not afraid to say no to distractions, to opportunities that don't align with their goals, to anything that might pull them off course. And it's not just about saying no, it's about saying yes to the things that truly matter. It's about prioritizing your time, your energy, and your focus on the activities that will move the needle forward. Bill Gates, another icon of success, has a similar philosophy. He's known for his intense focus and his ability to block out distractions. He once said, "I choose a lazy person to do a hard job, because a lazy person will find an easy way to do it." Now, he might have been joking, but there's a profound truth hidden in those words. When you're laser focused on finding the most efficient way to achieve your goals, you eliminate wasted time and energy. You become a master of productivity. So how do you cultivate this kind of focus? It starts with setting clear goals. When you know what you want to achieve, it's easier to identify and eliminate the distractions that are holding you back. Next, create a plan. Break down your goals into smaller, more manageable steps and schedule time for focused work. Eliminate distractions during these periods. Turn off your phone, close your email, and find a quiet space where you can concentrate. Remember, focus is a muscle. The more you exercise it, the stronger it becomes. So start small, be patient, and watch as your ability to concentrate and achieve your goals skyrockets. Chapter 4. Environment and Habits. Shaping your future, one day at a time. You've heard the saying, "You are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with." Well, it's true. Your environment, the people you surround yourself with, the places you frequent, the information you consume, has a profound impact on your thoughts, your beliefs, and ultimately, your results. If you're constantly surrounded by negativity, cynicism, and limiting beliefs, guess what? That's going to seep into your own mindset. But if you surround yourself with positive, supportive, and goal-oriented individuals, their energy, their drive, and their belief in you will become contagious. And it's not just about the people you physically spend time with. The books you read, the podcasts you listen to, the movies you watch, they all contribute to your overall environment. They shape your thoughts, your beliefs, and your expectations about what's possible. So take a close look at your environment. Is it supporting your goals or holding you back? Are the people you spend time with lifting you up or dragging you down? Are the books you're reading and the shows you're watching feeding your mind or polluting it with negativity? Now, let's talk about habits. Your habits are the small, seemingly insignificant actions you repeat day after day. They might seem inconsequential on their own, but over time, they compound into extraordinary results. Think about it. If you make a habit of eating healthy foods, exercising regularly, and getting enough sleep, you'll inevitably improve your physical health and well-being. On the other hand, if you have a habit of eating junk food, being sedentary, and staying up late, your health will suffer. The same principle applies to your success. If you develop habits that support your goals, like reading for an hour each day, practicing your craft, or networking with other professionals, you'll inevitably make progress. But if you allow yourself to get bogged down in distractions, procrastination, and negative self-talk, your results will reflect that. So take a look at your daily habits. Are they aligned with the person you want to become and the goals you want to achieve? If not, it's time to make some changes. Start small. Identify 1 or 2 key habits that would have the biggest impact on your life and focus on developing those. Once they become second nature, add a few more. Remember, consistency is key. It's not about being perfect, it's about making progress every single day. Outro: Unleash your potential. The journey starts now. We've covered a lot of ground today, but here's the bottom line. Success isn't some mystical force reserved for a select few. It's the result of mastering your mindset, adapting to change, focusing your energy, and building empowering habits. It's about taking control of your environment and shaping it to support your dreams. Now, I want to hear from you. What resonated with you most today? What's the biggest obstacle standing between you and your definition of success? Now it's your turn. What's the biggest obstacle holding you back from success? Comment below. Remember, knowledge without action is meaningless. Don't just consume this information, apply it. Take that first step, no matter how small it may seem. And remember, success starts with action. Click the link in the bio and discover exclusive resources to help you unlock your full potential.